It is a day's work for $3 to $4 pay, and another example of Lebanon's child labour problem. But for this family of Syrian refugees struggling to survive, it's also a lifeline.
Why should Mama work on her own? I'd get upset. I wanted to help my mother. Also, sometimes when she's ill, she also can't work.
The 12-year-old and her family are preparing garlic for restaurants because they need the money. Before that, they endured back-breaking work picking potatoes. Their mother recalls their life in Syria before the war, when as farmers, she and her husband could afford to send their children to school.
You know, every child has their own dreams and ambitions. I didn't imagine they would come out of school and be subjected to such work and fatigue.
Thousands of Lebanese and Syrian children are working in the agricultural sector and on the streets, and many fear the problem is getting worse. Syrian refugees have been hit by reduced humanitarian support, costly residency fees, and government restrictions on their access to the job market. In response, UN organisations have launched new guidelines to help spread awareness about the danger to children.
Child labour affects all those facets in growth and development of children and has very serious detrimental effects on their quality of life, health and well-being, both in the short term and in the long term.
Thanks to a local NGO, Beyond Association, there is good news for Yasmine and her 3 sisters. They are among 450 children in this region given back the chance to play, rediscover their childhood and learn in the mornings before their work, with the eventual aim of moving them back into mainstream education.
We're trying to work with those children step by step to let them going out from work, and when they come here, their dream is to have education. Now their dream to be a lawyer, to be a doctor. So you see, we can see from here our impact.
With children working out of a sense of necessity, there are no quick fixes, and the youngsters in this programme are just a fraction of those working. But as they catch a ride home to their camp, at least for these sisters, a better future seems possible. John Owens for VOA News, Bekaa Valley, Lebanon.